Morning everyone. Now last time we had finished the first lesson, that is determiners, and lastly we finished the exercise on interrogatives, question words, right? Now we have to start with lesson 2, verbs expressing the present. Now what is present? Present is a tense, right? When we are doing an action in current situation, an action when it is ongoing, we use present tense to denote that action, right? Now let us first understand the present tense forms. I, we, you, they. We use play with it. If we want to make it a negative sentence, we'll use do not play, right? Singular nouns we will use with them. I, we, you and they play, do not play or don't play. And then he, she, it. They are singular nouns. We use plays or does not play or doesn't play with it, right? Now this I had made you clear in last year 7th only. Then when you are talking about a singular noun, we put s with the verb. Verb plus s when you are talking about a singular noun. So here there won't be a s. For example, boy plays. Boy plays, right? Or else star twinkles, that we had done last time. This I have explained you in 7th also. And if we are using a plural noun, we remove this s from the verb, right? Only verb. There won't be any s with it. Example, boys play. Or stars twinkle, right? So when you are talking about a singular noun here, we put s with the verb in present tense. Remember this is happening only in present tense. And if we use a plural noun here, we remove that s with the verb. Examples, boy plays, star twinkles. If it is a single star, we say twinkles. And if it is more than one, then it is boys play. Yahan se s nikal gaya. Stars twinkle, right? Okay. Now let us read further. If you want to make a question in present tense, what you will use? You will start the question either with do or does. Do I, we, you or they play, right? End will be a question mark. And does he, she or it play, right? So do I play, do we play, do you play, do they play, or does he play, does she play? When it is a singular noun, you make the start of the question by does. When it is plural or I, then you use do. You know that you is used for either singular as well as plural. ये मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया है. You दोनों के लिए use होता है. You can be singular as well as plural. तो उसके साथ जो singular singular का जो noun है वही use होगा, that is do, right? Further, simple present uses. We use the simple present to talk about things in general, not about something happening now, but about something happening all the time, which regularly happens. उसको बोलने के लिए भी हम simple present tense use करते हैं. Let us look at the examples. Example 1, I play the sitar but I don't play it very well. I play the sitar but I don't play it very well. This is a ongoing activity कि मैं प्ले करती हूँ बट हमेशा नहीं और अच्छा नहीं होता, राइट? सो दिस इज हैपनिंग ऑलवेज. डज भारत टेक एक्सरसाइज डेली? ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा का पूछा है. भारत एक्सरसाइज करता है डेली हर रोज, राइट? येस ही डज, नो ही डजंट, राइट? एनीवन कैन बी आंसर. Then second point, write down this first point and one example. Then write down the second point and one example. To express scientific facts or permanent truths, for example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? Now start writing all your notes and all your points and examples in your grammar CW, because it is possible that we might take exams now. So keep your notes handy so that you can refer at the time of exam. So start making separate notebooks for separate subjects. For English grammar and English textbook, you can make one notebook. You can make partitions in the middle if you do not have a separate notebook, right? If you can make separate notebooks for both, you can make separate notebooks, right? But now do not write all the subjects in one single notebook, because that might confuse you at the time of exam if you want to refer the things, right? So start writing in separate grammar notebook. And in the same thing you can make the partition for English textbook also. I am okay with it. Then third point, let us read another example. It doesn't rain much in Rajasthan. So this is an ongoing fact. ये fact है, तो उसको भी express करने के लिए हमने present tense use किया. Further, in proverbs which have the force of permanent truths, जो permanent truths होते हैं उनको भी express करने के लिए हम present tense use करते हैं. It takes two to make a quarrel. Birds of a feather flock together. Right? These are proverbs. मतलब ये कहावतें हैं. तो कहावतों को express करने के लिए भी हम हमेशा present tense use करते हैं. To express natural qualities, processes and professional activities. Natural qualities and professional activities को express करने के लिए भी we use the present tense. So underline this fourth point also, and one example. Fruits contain lots of minerals and vitamins. Natural quality. This is something natural. A dentist takes care of teeth. This is a professional activity, right? A dentist takes care of teeth. Architect makes buildings. All these are professional facts, right? So to express that also, we use the present tense. Now exercise 1 given below is daily time schedule of Mr. Verma, the principal of a school. Right? You have to match it and make sentences. It is just for oral practice. Now for example, they have given write the principal's daily routine in a complete sentence like this. At 7:45 the principal reaches the school. Right? At 7:45 reaching the school. So in present tense you have to make the sentences of this given activities. 7:45 the principal reaches the school. At 8 a.m. he or she addresses the assembly. Addressing का आपको addresses simple present tense बनाना है. 8:30 taking a round of the school. At 8:30 she takes a round of the school. 8:45 to 10, between 8:45 to 10 she meets visitors and receives parents. At between 10 to 12 she attends to the office work. Between 12 to 12:30 she listens to the students' complaints and suggestions. By 12:30 she takes lunch, and by 1 to 2 she meets the heads of various departments, right? That is the way you can form the sentences out of this. I will share the answer key of this at the end of this with this video, right? So let us do further now. Now here match the words in column A with the words in column B and write factually correct sentences. You can use verbs from the list given at the end. The list is given at the end here, see, and you have to use those words. Industrial waste, you have to match it. Example is given. Light travels in a straight line. See, light travels in a straight line. So light has been matched here. Now water at 0 degrees Celsius. Freezing is the quality, so we use freeze here. Then industrial waste atmosphere, pollute the atmosphere. Industrial waste pollute the atmosphere. Then flies spread cholera. Flies spread cholera. The needle of a compass towards the north points. It should be points towards the north. So the needle of the compass points towards the north. All citric fruits contain vitamin C. Right? Now I will write the answer key of this exercise and share it with you. Now match the words in column A with those in column B to get 6 proverbs. Proverbs बनाने हैं हमको column A और column B को match करके. Man proposes, God disposes. Time and tide wait for none. Money makes the mare go. मतलब कोई भी nightmares होंगे तो पैसा होगा तो निकल जाएंगे. Energy and patience conquer everything. New brooms sweep clean. Broom यानी झाड़ू, सफाई अच्छा करेगा. A burnt child dreads the fire. मतलब दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक के पीता है. That is it. That is what it means. I will write down all the proverbs and share the answer key with you so that you can check it. Further, look up a dictionary or discuss with your teacher to know exactly that these proverbs mean. That I have already told you, right? Further, exercise 4. A new student, Mona, has joined your class. You want to know about her work, habits and hobbies. Frame questions that you would ask her with the help of the clues given below for oral practice. Example, which game like? Which game do you like the most? Now you will do this in homework, right? I am giving you this exercise as homework and I will discuss it in the next session. Okay, now let us solve the next exercise. Fill in the blanks with simple present tense of the verbs given in the brackets. Pangolin or ant-eater. This is the pangolin. You must be aware, you must have seen or studied it into science or in किसी चैनल पे नेशनल ज्योग्राफिक या डिस्कवरी पे कभी देखा होगा. Pangolin is the ant-eater. अब उसके ऊपर ये पैराग्राफ है जो हमें कंप्लीट करना है. Right? In simple present tense. Pangolin or ant-eater dash be a mammal. बी का आप कौन सा फॉर्म लिखोगे प्रेजेंट टेंस का? इज अ मैमल बट डैश डिफर फ्रॉम अदर मैमल्स, राइट? बट डिफर्स बिकॉज सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस लिखना है हमें. बट डिफर्स फ्रॉम अदर मैमल्स इन मेनी वेज. इट डैश हैव लार्ज. हैव का हो जाएगा प्रेजेंट टेंस हैज. इट हैज large overlapping scales on the body which protect it in times of danger. Protect. Scales है यहाँ पे, S लगा है. उनके बारे में आप बात कर रहे हो तो यहाँ पे S लगेगा नहीं, right? Protect का protect ही रहेगा. The underside of its body have का हो जाएगा has. The underside of its body has coarse hair. If someone disturb a pangolin, disturb का हो जाएगा disturbs. क्यों disturbs हो जाएगा? S क्यों लगेगा? Because यहाँ पे someone कोई single person है, singular noun है तो उसके साथ हमें verb के साथ S लगाना है. और if a pangolin dash smell, स्मेल का क्या हो जाएगा? स्मेल्स. यू हैव टू पुट अ एस देयर. वाई? बिकॉज इट इज अ सिंगल पैंगोलिन और यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल पैंगोलिन्स इन जनरल. स्मेल्स डेंजर. इट डैश कर्ल. कर्ल का हो जाएगा कर्ल्स. कर्ल्स इटसेल्फ इनटू अ बॉल. इट डैश बी डिफिकल्ट. इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू अनरोल द एनिमल. उसको बॉल में कन्वर्ट होने के बाद अनरोल करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. When it dash in this state, when it is in this state, B का वापस is हो जाएगा. What dash pangolins dash eat? What do pangolins eat? Right? Because यहाँ पे S है तो इधर S नहीं लगाना है. It should be obvious that pangolins feed on ants because it is called an ant-eater. पैंगोलिन्स है तो हम फीड का फीड ही रखेंगे, उसको एस नहीं लगाएंगे, राइट? ऑन एंड्स विच दे डिग आउट, डिग का डिग ही रहेगा, क्यों? बिकॉज यहाँ पे प्लूरल है, दे डिग आउट विद देयर लॉन्ग क्लॉज। डिग आउट मतलब खोद खोद के निकालते हैं जमीन में से चींटियों को। पैंगोलिन्स डैश लिव इन बरोज, लिव का यूज करना है, अगेन लिव का लिव ही रहेगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे एस है, लीव्स नहीं होगा, अगर सिंगल पेंगोलिन होगा तो लीव्स बनेगा, राइट। पेंगोलिन्स लिव इन बरोज बट बी का यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? आर हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे ईज नहीं होगा, क्यों? बिकॉज पेंगोलिन्स मोर देन वन है यहाँ पे, अगर सिंगल होता तो हम यहाँ ईज करते, बी का फॉर्म, राइट। बी के फॉर्म्स ईज और आर दोनों होते हैं, अगर सिंगुलर नाउन के लिए यूज करना है तो हम ईज रखेंगे और प्लूरल के लिए हम आर कर देंगे। यहाँ पे प्लूरल है पेंगोलिन, सो वी आर यूजिंग आर। ऑल्सो गुड क्लाइंबर्स, अ पेंगोलिन्स टेल हेल्प इट, टेल पेंगोलिन्स टेल सिंगल है पेंगोलिन तो हेल्प्स हो जाएगा, एस लगाना है, हेल्प्स इट इन क्लाइंबिंग। A pangolin's tail helps it in climbing a tree by providing it necessary grip, right? Okay, now we have finished this exercise. Present continuous tense form we will do next time. We stop here today. Exercise, you do it in the textbook only. Write down, fill in the blanks and everything here only. Whatever important points I have made you underline, that you have to write it in your notebook. And these exercises जो आप notebook में नहीं कर सकते हो, आपको पूरे sentences बना के लिखना पड़ेगा. I will share the answer key of these questions with this video, right? So check them. And from present continuous tense we will start next time.